Are we? I don't know.
Is that the B word? Is that the B word?
Another day, more Phils. We swept a team.
Sweep!
Fuck. Come on, man. Come on. That felt good.
Let's get into
That
it.
felt good. That felt good.
Felt very good.
In advance, it's going to be a short pod. The doubleheader scheduling conflict screwed us up a little bit because they play a game tomorrow, so can't just record it on the off day easily. So here we are. It's going to be shorter. Have had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're going to get through it. All right, we're going to run through it. No fan mail today. No prospect talk. Just a little bit. Just man, the Phils just swept somebody. That's all I got to say. Do I even need to recap the games? We win game 1. Trey Turner had 4 hits. We win game 2 because Justin Crawford, Bryson Stott triple, and then Bryson Crawford. Okay, it's late. Forgive me. Relax. Justin Crawford with his infield hit. Speed kills, man. Contact can win you games just like that. And then boom. Does this right the ship for the boys? I don't know.
Yeah, so you hit it on the head there. Game 1 was a total ass whooping. Trey 4 hits. Adolis is hot. Zeus. Woof. Kyle, game 2, 350th home run. Clap it up. Clap it up. Adolis again. Sanchez, gem. He's back. Sugar, dog. Justin Crawford, I love you, bro. Justin Crawford, you homie. Oh, my God. Yeah, shout out Justin Crawford. Game 3, roller coaster. Alec Boehm, that was probably the best play of his
He
career.
didn't have a single hit, but he's low-key the MVP.
Who cares?
Kyle had 4 hits, by the way.
Saved the day with Marsh. Yep. The entire bullpen shut it down. Chase Sugar again. Dog. We don't talk about that name on this podcast. But that's all I got to say on that. Besides, one more thing. Garrett Stubbs almost hit an Oppo Taco. There is no way that guy's ever hitting a home run unless he pulls a ball. There's just no
Crawford
way.
almost had two today, man. One in each game. Dude, he's so close.
Back-to-back walk-offs today, dude. What more can we ask? What more can we ask? Okay, not literally.
All right, where do I start? A lefty in the bullpen, a consistent right-handed power bat.
Yes.
Wheels to be back. Sanchez to stay the way he is. Trey Turner to be a clutch baseball player. Alec Boehm to win the lawsuit with his parents. The Sixers to force Game 7 a win. They're up 21 points right now, about to go into the fourth quarter. Flyers. Fuck Happy Feet. Moving on, gang. MVP of the series for me, Chase Sugar. 2 wins in one day, dude. 2 wins. The guy goes out, shoves his ass off, gets the win in Game 1. Comes back in Game 2. I know his arm. It doesn't matter, dude. He rubbed his nose a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. And he went out there, and he's pumping 98 with a nasty sweeper to top it off. Oh, my, what a dog.
He reminds me of like an old school pitcher in like the 80s who was just a fucking
shout out to dude named Simple My Mind, the center fielder for the Giants, just absolutely choking the top of the 10th, somehow not going home there. Shout out to him and Loki MVP and Tony Vitello. Yeah, Chase Sugar,
that guy sucks,
just absolute demon. That's my MVP of the series.
I will go with the entire pitching staff. I mean, what a job today. What a job yesterday. I mean, Sanchez is back. Luzardo's back. Like we said last pod, they were going to be. This was the get right. But what did we know? And bullpen today, what a job, man. I mean, clap it up.
Yeah, Alvarado.
Well, don't you're teasing.
So what's your biggest concern, Nate? Tell me. Enlighten me.
Jose Alvarado. They don't have a lefty. Look, you can disguise this kind of stuff when the rest of the bullpen, you have guys like Chase Sugar pitching to a 1-1, and, everyone else is doing their thing. Duran's not even back yet, and you know what? They had him get injured at the best possible time when they were losing, so they haven't needed him. Besides the point, though, yeah, Jose Alvarado, legitimate concern. His stuff still moves, but he is just fat and trash. I mean, it is – I don't even know what to say at this point.
Being honest.
I literally sweat. I sweat. I don't care if they're up 7 runs when he comes in. I sweat every time he comes into the game. And it's funny because someone on X replied to one of our posts I just put out where I was saying, like, Jose Alvarado has been a major concern this year. Well, I love how they said this year. Well,
Just in general,
they're not wrong. It's the
The
last
best
couple
he's
years.
been, he was roided up. Fuck. Yeah. I mean,
Off topic, but the Celtics are catching a fucking ass whooping
I
right
just
now.
wanted to show you Andre Drummond hitting a 3. I mean, this is the biggest disrespect it's ever gotten. But all right,
Game 7?
shut up. This team would blow a 20-point lead. Relax. So yeah, I mean, my biggest concern, I'm going to go more broad. It's just the lefties in the pen. We don't have a single one. Dave, please change that now. Please. Please.
He said he's on the phone in April.
He's on phone with a retirement housing. I just very much PG rated myself a little bit there. I want to say a lot worse things than what Dave's on the phone with, okay?
Well, later on in the pod, maybe we will. So.
Maybe if we lost today, I would have. Also, off topic, the Hawks lost at home by 51 points. Bro, the final score was 140 to 89.
And it was what, 83-36 at halftime?
It was something crazy. Anyway, I know this isn't a basketball pod. Just say, man, just talking sports. We're in a good mood right now.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Biggest adjustment. I would just love Tony Vitello to be the manager of every single team that we face from here on out. This guy absolutely kind of handed us the game there. Him and his coaching staff. I don't know what their third base coach was thinking, holding up, there in the top of the 10th.
Not putting a lefty in for Schwarber.
Yeah, like you have the lefty warming up the entire inning for when you get to Schwarber.
So bad.
And then you just don't bring him in. And then you put him in the 10th.
So
you
bad.
put him in the 10th where you know you're going to get Stott bunting.
Is not going to survive.
You know you're getting Stott bunting. And then Bohm is a righty. He is not going to get a hit, but maybe he can lift the ball. And guess what he did?
He's not going to survive as your manager.
That's what I got.
My biggest adjustment is absolutely nothing. Don Mattingly, you are the fucking savior and the GOAT of the season. I'm not. Look, I know I have the B word fully typed out in my name, but there's a question mark on the end of it. As we go on here, if they start winning series, that B word with that Chris has will slowly add more letters to it. Knock on wood.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Shout out Don.
The boys won a series. What's our record now? What was that? Win 12 or
I think 12 and 19.
Hey, we were 9-19. All right, so moving up on in the world.
Yep.
Now we have a 4-game series coming up against division rival Miami Marlins. A chance to really turn this around, man. I'm not saying you're going to sweep them. I think there's a chance you win 3 out of the 4. With losing the game tomorrow with Painter on the mound, just because the guys aren't going to get in until 2-3 in the morning. We think it's Painter. Yeah. Most likely. Should be. We're looking most likely game 1, Painter versus Yuri Perez. Game 2 is going to be Wheels versus Max Meyer. Game 3 is going to be Nola versus Paddock, whatever the hell his name is. Paddock. Pad bitch. And then game 4 is going to be Zeus versus Junk. Boom. You got to take 3 out of 4. After that, if you got to take 3 out of 4. I mean, the way that they're on fire right now, listen, the Marlins are they're not that good. They're really just not. This is a chance for the pitching staff to really get right, to hunker down. Marlins have an okay staff. Offense can put up some runs. Like I said, you're probably going to lose tomorrow. You don't see Sandy this series. You see Yuri Perez.
That's
right. And Yuri Perez is probably the best pitcher of the 4 they're going to see. And if you lose tomorrow with Painter on the mound, hey, so be it. Win the Wheels game, win the Zeus game, and offense win you the Nola game. Okay? That's what I'm going to say.
I'm going to sit at a split because of the Nola game. I would love 3 out of 4. I think that's perfect.
What just happened, man, it has to be.
Oh, no.
I cannot 100% do that and
I
then
agree.
Split. Can't.
But if I know them like I think I know them, they're 100% going down there to split. Tomorrow's a loss.
It's not a top or managed team, man.
It's
This
not.
is
That
Donnie
is true.
baseball.
So I guess I
Listen
can't
to-
really say that.
Nate,
That's
this
a good
is
point.
Donnie small ball. This is Donnie big balls, okay? I'm shaking right now.
Yeah, off topic real quick. It's funny you bring up the small ball. Justin Crawford bunting earlier with Rafael Marchand behind him to bring him up with bases loaded. I mean, what are we doing? But anyway, I called Don Mattingly the savior, so I'm not gonna knock him. I'm not gonna knock him. But yeah. I think you get a split, but I would love 3 out of 4. It would be perfect scenario, and we keep moving along here, climbing out of the hole.
Let's move, man. Let's move. Quick, we're gonna run through the temperature checks. Not gonna get too over myself. I think we're gonna start with the bullpen, man. The bullpens, I'm gonna put it at an even 5. The righties are tough. They're really good. The lefties are dog dick. That's all I got.
There you go.
Yep,
Dog
they're
dick.
5, right
That's
down the
easy.
middle. Red Rocket.
I am with you on there. It's a 5 right now. I'm moving slowly back up on the pen. They don't even have Duran yet. They're looking
Just
great
'cause of
this
the righties,
series.
man.
Granted, the Giants' offense is terrible. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but maybe this is a momentum booster. Dave said in his presser the other day, which unfortunately we're not gonna be able to get into on this pod because I would love to break down that Dave Dombrowski interview on this pod, but we don't have time today. Just scheduling conflict.
We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna get into it.
Yeah,
I know y'all got things y'all want us to talk about with fan mail. All right, at Pinstripe_hype over on X. The clips everywhere else, they're eventually gonna roll out. It's just shit happens. All right, fuck off.
It's a timing thing right now.
It really is. We'll figure it out. But right now we're just putting the pods out and doing what we do over on X. So, but yeah, put your fan mails out for us. Next pod, I believe we have an off. No, there's no off day between Marlins and A's. Just straight
rolling. I think Sunday's the next pod. I think. I could be wrong. It might be Monday.
Yeah, because we play the game 4 is Monday, and then we play Tuesday against the A's up in Philly. So teams moving around. We'll see. Yes, we'll try to get a fan mail in for next pod because it should be a 1:00 game on Monday. Get us out early.
I have bad news.
There's no way it's a 7:00.
I think
brother
it's
on Monday.
It's a 6. Yeah, then it's 6:40 Tuesday, so we got to get that pod.
That is absolutely crazy.
It's terrible scheduling. They play a day game. They play a day game Sunday, not Monday.
Yeah, but this is fucking so stupid.
It's terrible scheduling.
Because you go from Miami, the game's not going to be over till 9, 10 o'clock, and then you got to fly up to Philly. Get the fuck out of my face, man. All right. Anyways, whatever.
I'm
5.
Let's keep
rotation. I'm going to bump up to. I'm going to go with 7, man. Zeus responded amazingly. Sanchez responded amazingly. Our bullpen game wasn't even really that bad, all things considered. I don't think. We'll kind of know more after we see our second wheel start. Cannot wait to see him at home. He should start. I think that the second game against the A's, I believe. So, excited to.
If he pitches if he pitches Saturday,
he should be the second game on the A's. So, excited to see that. Anyways, I'm sitting. I'll go 6.5 just because of Nola and Painter, and still the question mark attached to really the rest of the staff. I'm going to go 6.5.
Okay, yeah, I'll set it at 6. Luzardo might be back. Wheeler, I said last pod, I trust him still very much. Sanchez, rough first inning today, settled down completely. I think Mattingly took him out there because it's just a confidence booster spot where you just get him out, and he had a good outing. That was a gem from Sanchez today. I know the stats don't show it, but it was. Painter and Nola are still question marks, though, so I can't allow myself to put him up to a 7. Nola coming off his worst outing of the season. I think we're back to 2025 Nola, unfortunately.
It was all a gimmick.
And Painter, you got to work through the struggles with Painter. So as far as that goes, we'll see. Hopefully he does good tomorrow if he comes out there, and I'm gonna stay at a 6.
Yeah, man. We hope so. Offense.
This is a tricky one.
I'm gonna stay calm. I'm not gonna overreact.
You were at a 0.
I'm going up to a 3.
I honestly thought you were gonna only go up to a 1.
I'm going up to a 3, and here's why. The small ball is so huge for this team when you're so used to just being home run or bust.
Well, that's the thing. They popped a few home runs,
which is great. They're going to do that, but mixing in the small ball to get a couple extra runs and get the winning runs, is fucking massive. That's something
yeah.
we did not do
Yeah.
against Dave with Rob. I mean, sorry, I'm just
Our brains are scrambled. It's 10
I'm
o'clock.
monitoring the Sixers
It's
on the side here. Because I hate the Celtics. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stick 3, because Trey had a 4-hit game, Kyle had a 4-hit game. Stott had a big hit, Marsh had a big hit. Just about everybody contributed some way this series, and that's what you look for is top to bottom contribution. So I'm gonna go to 3, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
yeah. So I'm gonna move them to a 4. I think a 4 is good for them. 4 spot. 7-0 first game. Absolutely just dominance. Game 2 and 3 today. Didn't score a whole lot. I guess 6 runs is good too, but it took extras to get there. Game 2 wasn't a whole lot of offense, but yeah, I'm gonna sit at a 4, and there's a few reasons for that. I put a Bryce Stott post out earlier. I said he might need to be sent down to AAA. Look, I am not going to eat those words because just because he had 1 triple, he still does not look.
He saw
that good.
9 straight sinkers, and the last one was down the middle.
Yeah, and he came up. People just magically forget because he had that triple. He came up in the 4th inning and struck out on 3 pitches with 2 runners on. I mean, you just
Yep.
Stuff like that you can't have happen. And then Marshawn stinks. Hopefully he's not here much longer. Schwarber popping home runs like crazy again. Bryce struggled a little bit. Trey waking up a little bit. I think a 4 is good for me here. Bohm, hopefully, I pray that today wakes Alec Bohm up. I think that he needs something to uplift him right now through the personal battles he's going through. If it's going to be something to do it, it's got to be this. And if it's not this, I'm going to tell you right now, Alec Bohm is a season's over with already.
Look, man, we both felt the same way. Like I don't know about you. I got up out of my seat when Adolis hit that ball. I was like, gone.
Oh, I thought it was
game
gone.
over. We both said well, you said it to me. You were like, here comes a walk-off homer. Where's it at?
It was right there.
I mean, it was there. It was there. I mean, the left fielder literally he stopped, and then
he thought it was gone. He thought that ball was out.
The wind brought it back, but it all works out if it means Alec Bohm, who had one of the best defensive plays of his career and a huge, massive, clutch walk-off hit, if that gets him going, sack fly. Nonetheless, walk-off. If that gets him going, totally worth it. Totally worth it. That gets the boys going, totally worth it. Totally worth it. Moving on to manager. I mean, Donnie Baseball's.
This is a new one, man. We haven't had a new.
Last time we were at a 4. It's a 10, baby.
I think I was at a 2.
It's a 10. It's a 10. We haven't lost. Undefeated. Never lost. Never lost. Shout out.
I'm at a 10 too.
How can you not be?
This is awesome.
It's a 1,000% win rate under Donnie Baseball.
You know what this feels like? This feels like when Topper first came in here and was pushing a bunch of buttons and decisions that I didn't like, and they worked every time. Look, only 3 games in. I didn't like him taking Sanchez out right away. I didn't like the lineup a whole lot for the second game. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I think. I'm just a podcaster. He's the manager of a fucking baseball team. So, yeah, dude, he's a 10. He's a 10, and this is a drastic change from what we had.
It's different, man.
Topper.
The small ball.
We'll get to Topper later on, but right now, yeah, it's a 10. Throw the parade.
The small ball makes such a difference. That's something Topper did not play
can make, man.
properly, and that's something that Donnie's doing properly. So,
what a difference 3 games!
It's crazy. Well, we'll see if it actually.
We were on here crying.
Yeah, well, we'll see if it actually makes a difference. You know how we get is the highs, the lows, and we ride with them. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. Overall, man, was that a 2 last time? I mean, just simply off what we've seen from these 3 games, we lost the series to this team last time we played them, and this time we sweep them. New manager, new way, that the team is really approaching things. I'm gonna say optimistic. We're not getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna put him at a 5. I'm gonna put him at a 5. New team, new manager. Not gonna get too high on it, but we'll see if the talent is finally going to start meeting, maybe the way they need to be managed.
expectations.
Exactly. We'll see if we can climb back. Bohm said it in the post game post game interview. He's like, look, this team has a lot of fight in them. We're not dead yet. We're going to make a run. He didn't say we're trying to make a run. He said we are going to make a run. I don't know why, but I believe that fucker. I think for whatever reason they buy into these midseason manager changes. So, hey, let's see if we can keep it going. Leave it at Cinco.
Yeah, I mean, you're right there. I mean, if we were like the Mets right now with injuries across the board and just losing, got walked off, I think today, or they lost and something like that happened. But
they Metsed.
Yeah, I mean, that's a dead team. That's just a dead team, and pretty soon we're going to be able to make fun of them again. That being said, that will take me right into my right. Fuck the Mets. That will take me right into my point. I was at a 0 overall because they have just been a dreadful watch. You know me, I'm a diehard. I'm pitch by pitch. I miss a few pitches here and there and stuff, and maybe 5 games a year.
The last Taiwan game.
Yeah, I did not watch that. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Anyway, overall, I think I'm going to sit at a 5. I just think that right now, it's a change, a little bit of a different vibe. They're showing fight. One thing, I put a post out earlier on X2. It was a quote from Don Mattingly on the pregame presser with Scott Fransky. It was something along the lines, because I don't have it right in front of me right now, but he fully expects to win every day, and I think it was something like he said he's gonna run his best lineup out there. And look, man, I'm used to Rob Thompson just saying, these guys are good. They forget. They'll figure it out. And you know what? I'm glad that I don't want them to forget anymore. They need to remember that they need to remember what they are. It's a different team now, and fundamentally sound for the first time all year for a series. They look good all 3 games. Did they make an error this series?
No,
I don't think they made an error this series. Yeah, and I have the quote now. If you find out anything about me, I want to keep the pedal down all the time. I really do expect to win every day. I can't remember the last time I've heard Rob Thompson say something like that.
He'll motivate you to make a sandwich, man.
Yeah. Overall, I'm going to sit at a 5, and that's a very positive 5 considering I was at a fucking 0 last pod.
Real. Yes, I'm over here watching the Sixers on the side. They just choked the lead, but then
I'll carry the pod.
No, I'm listening. I'm here. I'm letting you do your thing. They were up by 25, and now they're up by 14. Yep.
How much time?
6 minutes, so plenty of time to fucking choke.
Okay.
But overreaction reality, we got 2, and we're gonna close it out. Which one do I start with, man? Which one do I start with? Which one do I close with? I'm going to start with.
You're the host.
Embiid's hurt. I'm going to start with.
This is the most locked in this podcast has ever been. You guys know.
Fuck, dude. He just tried to dunk on somebody and got
pod. A 10 o'clock pod while you're watching the Sixers on the side.
He just got speared mid-game, man.
We haven't even touched on.
We are Philly fans. Hey, whoa, don't spoil it. Hey. All right, so Nate,
what's up?
Are we back?
Overreaction. I gotta see him do more. Look, I'm as ecstatic as anybody, but everybody knows we're not gonna put the rose-colored glasses on here. We gotta see more. But I will say, this schedule stretch coming up is the series after series where you win and you collect them and you build back.
You have to.
And you can be back. There's a reason that question mark's in my name. It would say we back if I thought we were back. So, unfortunately,
we're
overreaction.
I'll put it to you this way. I forget who asked it. It might have been Megan a couple weeks ago. We are kicking the dirt out of the grave. Okay. We're no longer kicking it back into the grave. We're starting to scoop it out. Okay. We're not
this grave digging analogy is going to be on the pod
forever, dude. We're not putting, we're not, the dirt isn't done. Fuck the dirt.
It's such a shitty analogy too, but we just have to live or die by it.
Fuck the dirt, man. Joel Embiid, I shit you not, is doing push-ups in the middle of the court. I cannot make this up right now. Overreaction. Okay, I thought you were going to go reality. I really did.
Nah, I'm
This guy
realistic.
just got tripped and did 5 push-ups. I'm sorry. So, so it's an overreaction. And here's why. We're 12-19. Okay,
This is our best pod yet.
great 3-game stretch. Absolutely great 3-game stretch. You have to forgive me. I hate the Celtics, and I need the Sixers to I need Joel Embiid to do something once. But yeah, it's just an overreaction, man, because not yet. And I just kind of said it with the dirt and the grave analogy, all that. Not yet, man. They're working on it. They're trying. They're showing us a sign of life, and we have not had this all year. Not since game 1, inning 1. We have not seen this all year. So they're working on it. It's definitely an overreaction just because of the record and the fact that, hey, man, it's
a fair question.
It's a great question. It's 3 games, but also it was 2 walk-offs, man. These things could have went the other way, and this would be much different conversations
right
now.
Start up a whole.
That's what it is, though. It can. VJ Edgecombe dagger. Second overreaction, reality, and final overreaction, reality. Final games. I said it last time. Are we watching the final games of Rob Thompson managing the Philadelphia Phillies?
I can't wait to talk about it.
You said overreaction. I said, unfortunately, I think it's a reality. And here we are a couple days removed from that conversation. Was it Tuesday morning around 10:30 Eastern? Rob Thompson news broke that he was no longer going to be managing this baseball team. Overreaction reality is Rob Thompson, a top 3 manager in Philadelphia Phillies history.
Yeah. It's Charlie in 1. Man, I'm blanking now. I know who the manager of the 80 team was. I'm just blanking so bad. Shit, man, it'll come to me. But yeah, and then it's Topper, and he has the highest winning percentage in Phillies history.
Does he still? He lost a lot this year.
Yeah, I know, but maybe I know he had it at one point. Look, I'm just gonna rattle this off for 2 minutes real quick. It's a shame we are where we are with it. It needed to happen. He needed to be fired. It's been a weird, good. It's just like something just feels missing with it. The first game after he got fired really felt off.
It's weird, man.
Topper's my manager, man. We're both 22, so we got to see the tail end of Charlie kind of there, and those weren't great years. Topper's kind of our guy because we really haven't had any stability there since Charlie Manuel. I mean, we've had to go through Sandberg, Kapler, Girardi. I mean, it's been rough. 2022 will forever be dear in my heart. And these last couple of years, there was a bunch of good moments. It's a shame they never got that ring to add on to it.
Yeah.
I hope he comes back as like a senior advisor or something, or coach.
Looks like he might.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, I've been knocking Topper. Whoa. But I've been, I've been taking shots at him all year. It's a shame that he's gone now, but like I said, it had to happen. I don't want to take too much time up here, but it hurts, man. It hurts a little bit, but in the reality, the sad reality is they didn't win with him, and for this team to move forward, they had to get rid of him. So wrap it up for Topper. Yeah. Thank you for everything you did for us. I'm going to choose to remember the good times.
Yeah, man. Look, it's absolutely reality, and you can't put him anything other than third just because he didn't win the championship, right? But he's third. He's behind Charlie, and you're thinking about Dallas Green, the guy who led us in the 80s to the championship.
Thank you.
Right?
Dallas Green.
Yeah. Dallas Green again won the chip, right? And then it's Topper, and I honestly, dude, I think if we would have won in 22,
he's won.
I would have him number 1.
I was getting ready to say that
he would be 1. For me personally, he's 1 because of what Nate just said. We didn't. I mean, dude, we were young when they won with Charlie.
We were like 5
in that core when they were really good.
I remember like the 10 and 11 team, but I don't remember the 08 team, man.
We saw the back end of that team And now, obviously, we know what that team was, but we didn't watch it. So the Rob Thompson era of Phillies baseball was that was our team, and like that he was our manager. Like Nate said, we docked the guy so much while he was here because we know what this team is capable of. Right? You have the miracle run in 22. It was all in front of you in 23, man. Everything was there. Fucking Diamondbacks.
I can't believe they didn't get it done.
I can't believe it. And then you get the first round bye last year. I mean, it was just great, man. I mean, you get the first round, not last year, sorry, but you get the first round bye against to where you face the Mets in 24, right? But that just never felt like that was really a year, right? Last year, you kind of
look. The thing is with Topper too, man. Like in such a short time span, he had 2 division titles, and they went to a World Series, and 96 win, 95, 90.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't think that you could ask for, besides the ring, I don't think you could ask for a better managerial experience with this team. And it sucks, man. It really, I mean, especially listening to his interview, later that night, man. I was sitting outside alone. It was rough, man.
He's such a
he's such a
class
guy.
act. I mean, that's the thing too. It's like you never hate the person, right? It's just the frustrations grow. Something has to change. Excuse me. We've been in agreement for a while that yes, we need change. Both of us thought we're like, it doesn't have to be Topper, but it's going to be. We both agreed it should have been Kevin Long, who somehow is still here, but it just had to be Topper. And in the Spaces conversation we had with some of y'all the other day, shout out to y'all who popped out. It was the fact that all 3 phases of the team were underperforming immensely: the offense, the rotation, and the bullpen. If it's just one thing, you fire that specific coach, the bullpen coach, the hitting coach, the pitching coach. But it's all 3. When it's all 3, that has to fall on the manager. And the fact that Topper had all the reason in the world to just be like, why would I do an interview? You just canned me halfway through the year, when our, $300 million guys and all this stuff are just not hitting the ball. All these extended pitchers making all this money are not pitching well. The bullpen that was put together supposed to be the best in the league is just not shutting doors. All these things combined that were not his fault completely, and he still stood up there and took accountability and said, "Hey, love me or hate me, I hope you respect the way I carried myself for this team." And absolutely, hands down, Rob Thompson is a class act. I know you and I are going to remember. He's our manager. He is the manager.
He's our manager.
That
he's our manager.
We didn't really grow up with, but because when we grew up, we fucking sucked. But
he brought him back to reality.
He brought the love for this team for most people who were fans. Either brought it back out or elevated it for those who were casual fans and turned them into diehards.
And listen, we were young, but we fought through the bad years. Like we watched, we watched. Yeah. And real quick before we end this Topper segment, I just got to say, this does not feel like 2022 at all.
No.
We hated Joe Girardi, and going from Girardi to Topper was like a huge breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
This is not that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, this sucks that this happened, but it had to.
90%, I would say, of Phillies fans are genuinely sad that it ended this way. Like most people knew that, hey, dude, it just had to happen. But
yeah,
there's always going to be that percentage just like, oh, see you, bye, fuck you. You get those people, but the majority of the fan base, like who went through it, 22, 23, like you just do not take that for granted, man. Those are the good days. We're going to be watching highlights. We're going to be watching mixtapes. We're going to be watching all that the rest of our lives. We're going to tell our kids about the 22 Phillies that should have been, the 23 Phillies that should have been. We're going to.
It's rough, man.
That was our team. Unless unless they flip the page and win it all
Yep.
under Donnie Smallball.
We good?
I'm just putting it out there for the people to ponder over. Anyways, appreciate y'all for watching. Topper, it's been a pleasure. We're going to win it for you. Because if we win it this year, you still get a ring. We're going to get top of that ring. We're still missing the playoffs. I'm sorry. We love them. We hate them. They are the Philadelphia Phillies. We out.